Happy new moon, guys. So I wanted to share with you some journal prompts to help you wrap up any shadow work that you've been working on within yourself, from the full moon and just from the fall and the winter, to bring in that renewal energy of just this beautiful, abundant, loving. I mean, if you guys can just feel how great and amazing the energies are shifting, especially from this weekend, from the new moon, it's really beautiful. So what I want to do is give you some journal prompts to work with. We're still in that new moon energy. I know it's Sunday right now for me, but remember that new moon is that energy that's going to be going forward, bringing a lot of renewal of life, new beginnings, new blessings, your new energy within yourself and what you're walking with. And at this point, I do believe that the collective is walking more in their authenticity, in their power, in their truth, and we are shining bright. Those who have been doing the work, I have seen it everywhere across the board, and just in every aspect with everybody that I'm meeting, connecting to recently. So I'm really proud of us, guys. Good job. The journal prompts that I have here to help just close up any shadow work, any lingering vibrations that we've been trying to work on within ourselves and let go of, to welcome in the new. First question is, where within myself can I create healthy boundaries? List 3 things. So for me is to just speak my truth and be true to myself, and just say no to people and things that aren't healthy for me, just no longer aligned, just cut it out. And where within my life can I create healthier boundaries? So you have to work on self and then your life, different aspects of your life, right? Just a quick example for me, less time on social media, limit to 1 hour daily, be open to new experiences and myself, by myself and with others, and more self-care. Keep my mind, body, spirit constantly aligned by doing that inner work, which means less time for other people, right? Work. The next question, where can I put myself first more? So I know we're all excited with this new energy and connecting with new individuals and doing a lot of new beginning work, which is really amazing. But we also have to remember to put ourselves first in a lot of things. So for me, just examples, I just put, go to the beach weekly. I have a certain amount that I want to put aside from my profits that I want to just spend on myself, just for me only. And do more Reiki sessions. I love Reiki. So that's kind of, for me, it's like going to the spa, but for my soul. The next question is, where do I need to let go of control and fear within myself and my life? So there's a lot of things that, are changing in our lives, and as though we see exactly where our vision is going, we have to be able to know how to flow with the universe and just allow the universe to work everything out for our highest good, and knowing that and trusting that it's going to work out for our highest good. So there's certain situations that we may still be in that we have to just kind of sit back and let it go and just flow with it. So I'm not going to give you my examples, but feel free to share your examples with me. For me, a lot of things that I'm honestly are working on is balancing the things, my vision that I have for myself and my brand and the work that I am doing spiritually, and balancing that with my marriage and being a mom. So there's a lot of things that I want to keep everything a certain way, but I am really working on just flowing with it and just let it come natural. Just let everything happen naturally. And I said the hell with schedules, to be honest with you. It's midnight right now when I'm making this video, after a very amazing day of group meditations downtown, and got to still spend time with my husband and hang out with my kids. Clean the house as well. But balance. I'm working on my balance. So why is that important to me? That's a good question that I wrote down for myself. It's very important because I want to be able to accomplish all my goals, and at the same time not take away from my career and my vision for myself, and just the health of my kids and my husband, that love that we have with each other. Just balance all that. We deserve everything to flow to us naturally without having stress or worries or anything like that. So it's important for me to have that balance and have healthy boundaries and balance within our, well, not balance, I already said that too many times, but just have healthy boundaries and make sure everyone is taken care of while putting myself first. So the next question is, what can I do? What things can I do to move into a space of trust with these things? And these I definitely want to share with you because these are things that I work on all the time. So I allow myself to flow with life confidently. I allow myself to take walks and be with nature. That's my biggest grounding thing, is being outside in nature, especially by the water. And just open myself up to the abundance of the universe and allow everything to come to me without giving directions, I guess. Stop trying to control how I want everything to come with me and just be thankful for everything that flows into my life. So I do make videos about how to see the blessings in everything and be just grateful for everything. So that also comes into, the things that I am working towards. And I'm sharing this with you guys to give you some tips on how I keep myself balanced in every single aspect of my life, being a mom, a wife, and working a 9 to 5, and having my spirituality that I practice for myself, and the spiritual work that I want to do with others or for others, because it's my passion. I love to do it. Another thing I can do to help myself move in a space of trust is practice a lot of Reiki. Not a lot. Allow more Reiki into my life because it really is amazing. I love doing Reiki for myself and for others as well. And self-love and self-care is priority number 1. With gratitude for everything in my life, everything. I don't care what it is, I'm grateful for it. If it was a lesson, I've gained some strength, and I'm definitely sure that a blessing is going to come from it. And just walk with gratitude. So the next question is, so now we're moving into the things that we want to let go of and how we're going to balance it. And now we're kind of moving the energy towards goals, the things that we want. What are 3 big impossible goals for this year? For me, impossible is I'm possible. I am possible. So list 3 of those goals. For me, just gonna say a random one that I want to get some luxury beachfront property so that I can do my retreats. I can host my retreats and my events doing holistic wellness care. So that's one of the things that I definitely am going to accomplish this year, and I'm really excited for it. And what are 3 impossible? The next question is, what are 3 impossible goals for this month? Impossible being I'm possible. So we went for the year goals that we have set forth moving forward with this new energy from spring. And now for this month, which is, 31 days, something small, like me, I want to work on now that I'm really happy and ecstatic with my mental and spiritual and my, just my emotional body, my health. I really want to focus on building that goddess body for for the beach time, and the summertime is coming up. So I worked really hard on my inner body, and I'm really happy and I'm really confident within myself with the work that I've done within myself, and I'm thankful for that. So now I'm going to work on my physical health and get ready for what I call the goddess body, my birthday, and moving forward in life. So that's one of my goals for this month, is to really incorporate the strong foundation with eating healthy, making better choices for myself. I do eat pretty healthy, but I have been slacking, I can say. I'm not going to lie to myself. I have been slacking a lot with certain things that I know that I'm able to do and have accomplished many times in my life. A lot of detoxing and fasting and things like that. And definitely doing raw vegetables and fruits this month. So that's really exciting for me. So the next journal prompt goes into, what are 7 steps I commit to this year? So I'll read off just a couple examples, just 7 steps you want to commit to that you're going to write down, you're going to focus on, you're going to set these intentions for the new moon, and really put in the work and research or investments that you need to make those big goals just flow naturally to you. And one thing I love to tell my children is it doesn't matter how small the steps are. If you're doing something consistently every single day, that adds to your big dream. So you have to stay focused and don't give up on yourself, and just set your goals. You have your reminders, and just work towards that every day. Every little bit counts in anything that you do. Don't think that your best is going super hard all the time and going crazy, and you have to put this stress and pressure to get this done. No, listen to your body, listen to your mental health, listen to your emotional health, your spiritual, just listen to your body and do your best. Doing your best sometimes is just practicing self-care and sitting in a salt bath for an hour and just listening to positive vibrations after a hard day, or journaling your thoughts, and just putting love into yourself. So of course, self-care, number one thing. That's the biggest rule in my house and my household. Self-care, self-love, and self-care. Take care of yourself so that you can fill yourself up and give to the world. But you have to put you first. So 7 steps, I'll share just some of them with you. I am going to start working out more. I used to work out every single morning and every single evening, and I've been doing my spiritual things opposed this year, every morning, every evening. So I'm going to balance that out so where I'm doing both consistently. And put in the work into, my brand, myself. I definitely want to kick off, all my holistic practices, and I'm really very thankful to be at this point where I feel like I'm overflowing to the world. So I am putting certain steps in place to make sure that I'm doing that for myself. And balance being, a healthy mom, wife, entrepreneur, and have a successful career while making sure that I have my time, me for myself. So that's the 2 words in there was, balance and healthy. And these are things that I'm going to commit to. And I have just different steps, different things of how I can do that and what I promised myself that I'm going to do. So for this month, what are 3 things that I commit to this month? It's the next question. So you're looking long-term, short-term goals or commitments that you're choosing to commit for yourself and your well-being and your success and happiness and things like that. So one thing that I definitely put down is create a balanced, productive schedule for myself, my kids, my goals, and my marriage. So I actually put it in black and white paper and commit to it. Another thing is, journal daily and meditate. One thing I love to do is a thank you candle every day. I'm Candela, as my family call me, is fire. I love candles. So that's my way of being able to meditate with gratitude, doing a thank you candle and keeping my vibrations in that energy of gratitude. So I'm going to commit to a thank you candle every single day. And be more active with, family activities, meaning each week we plan an event or a trip or something like that on the weekend and go have fun and just spend time being present with each other. So at the end of that journal prompts, now all the things that we're releasing, all the things, and the things that we do want to commit to, and the steps that we can take little by little, any little thing. So that being said, is the next journal prompt, which is, what do I allow within myself and my life moving forward? And this is my favorite part, because I love to do all these things with certain vibrations and certain energies, and the ones that I chose for myself, which is trusting myself and the universe and all that I am and all that I do. So I want to, instead of having to have that vibration of control and fear, I want to walk with trust, and walk in love with all that I am and all that I do. So see love in everything, every single situation, see love in it. Find the positive and be love. Think love, speak love, act from a space of love. That's one of the things I love to, I like to tell people. We have that choice in all situations. I don't care how bad it is or how, whatever is happening, we have a choice. We have self-control, we have discipline, and anybody in spirituality has some form of practice that stems from self-control and discipline. So next one, which that self-control and discipline comes with, peace, having a lot of peace in all that I am and all that I do, and happiness within myself, not seeking gratification or validation or anything outside of myself, having happiness with just being me, thankful for me, my journey, who I am, and just the breath that I have in my lungs, and just be happy with that. Allowing in success in all that I do, in every aspect of my life and being. Self-confidence in all that I am and do, and walking with abundance in all that I am and all that I do. Walking in wealth in all that I am and all that I do. Now, wealth is, something that comes in abundance, but sometimes people just see it as a financial or material things. Abundance and wealth comes in many forms, and we definitely have to appreciate every form that it comes in. It can come in just an abundance of love, happiness, positive experiences, new connections that are genuine and bring out the best in you. That's true wealth. When you can really see the abundance of life and appreciate all that it has to offer, you're a really wealthy person. So I want to walk in that vibration at all times. So I do, actually. I am walking in that vibration. The next one is soul tribe connections. I am calling my soul tribes around the world. And just want to be able to connect and build and thrive and create good vibes. And the next thing that I'm calling into my life, moving forward and walking with, is positive high vibration experiences. Going out and having just a really fulfilling time with, life, just literally life. Hiking, swimming is my biggest things that I love to do. Even if I'm just by myself and just swimming alone and having a great time, to me that's high vibe. I'm cleansing my spirit, I'm cleansing my mind, I'm healing my body. It's that's definitely the things that I want to invest more moving forward. And fulfillment within myself and my life, creating healthy habits. So those were 13 things that I'm going to allow within myself and my life moving forward. To give you some examples of the verbiage that I use in my manifestations. And that's it, really. Please feel free to share with me and let me know any ideas that you have. That would be pretty cool to learn from other people. So my whole point in all of this is just growth as a collective, to grow and move forward into the new vibrations of peace, love, and light, and happiness, and just being thankful for life and each other. So let me know what you think. Happy new moon, guys.